We're now going to start to place dimensions around the building. So the location of the dimensions are in the Annotate tab, the first panel there, the Dimensions panel. As well, you can go Quick Access at the top and just select Aligned Dimensions. So just to run through them, we have Aligned, which is the first one. So the Aligned Dimension places a dimension between parallel references or multiple points. So this would be the best option to use when running around any object because it will align the dimension parallel to the model. If you wanted to get a linear dimension, so you'd have to say 0, 90, 180, 270 degrees, you'd then use your linear dimension. The angular goes between two angled lines. The radial dimension will give us the radius of a circle or arc or curve. Same with the diameter, will give us a diameter. Arc length will give us the total length of an arc. The spot elevation will display the elevation of a selected point. Same with the spot coordinates, so on your plan or site plan. If you wanted to find out what coordinate the corner of a building was placed at, you'd use your spot coordinate. You can also use the spot slope to place the slope of your roof or slab and so on. Okay, to get us started, I'm going to choose the aligned dimension. So once you select one of the dimensions, you still have the choice to go back and change to a different dimension. Down here in the type selectors are different types of dimensions we can choose from. I'm going to stick with the diagonal 2.5 aerial. Here in the options bar, we have a couple of options which we'll go into a lot more detail in a few moments. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to dimension the grid line. So to give us a bit more room, what I'm going to do is extend the grid line itself. So just select the grid line, select the open grip and just pull it back. Same with the left hand side. So now we have more space to add dimensions. So now I'm going to go back, choose my aligned dimension. To get me started, first thing I'm going to select grid line 1. And I'm going to dimension between grid line 1 and grid line 2. So I'll select grid line 2. But what I want to do is continue on down through each of the grid lines. So I remain in the dimension tool and just click on each grid line to have them selected. So you can see they're all joined in the same run. So the next step is then to position the dimensions where you'd like them to be located. And then finally, to place them, you'll click away from everything on the screen. So if I was to add here, I'd add another dimension, same here. So just move the cursor away from anything else that's not selected and click. If I press enter, escape, spacebar, it'll just undo everything I've done. So we're going to do the same again for the left hand side. A, B, C, D, E, and F. Align them to where I want the dimensions to be and click to place. So that's the kind of the basics of the dimension. For us to then go around the building itself and dimension each individual opening can take quite a long time, especially on a large project. So we're able to do a quicker way of dimensioning the building. So go back into the aligned dimension. In the options bar here, we have our drop down menu. So first off, that's where we can select what we want to dimension. So do we want it to start from the wall center line, the face of the wall, the center of the core, or the face of the core? So what we want to do now is we want to go for our wall faces. So when I go to dimension, I get the face of the wall and the opening. And to the face of the wall. It will take us quite a bit of time to do that.